up, guys? ChrisMitch42 here, and welcome to another video on the channel. So today we're going to be talking about something a bit more on the serious side. I usually don't do these videos very often, as you know. I'm usually the go-lucky, hyper crazy professor, stuff like that. On the channel, but considering that a new series is starting tomorrow, I wanted to talk to you guys about something that's actually pretty serious. It's not like, I don't want to explain it. It may not be a super serious situation overall, but it's something that's serious to me, if that makes sense. So as you can tell by the title of the video, it's definitely something different. We're still playing RuneScape in the background. Sorry, my addiction to the game has started all over again, so expect me to be fishing in the background. I'm trying to grind out fishing levels, so don't expect anything exciting in the background. But yeah, so if you guys follow me on Twitter, which if you don't, you can follow me on there if you want. It's always in the description if you have a Twitter. If not, don't worry about it. But I did a poll the other day. I think it was about 2 days ago now, considering it's the 5th. I think I did it on the 3rd. So a YouTuber that I watch, Kitty Cat Gaming, if you guys don't know who she is, if you guys watch Game Grumps, that's Aaron's wife, Susie. I watch her channel every now and then. I actually have her shirt on right now, funny enough. But she's one of, like, the only girl gamers that I really kind of watch. I do watch a couple, like Cupquake and stuff like that, but I don't really watch too many. I don't know, I just don't. That sounds weird, but I don't know. I just really don't. But she just started a new series of a video game called Katawa Shoujo. If you don't know what the game is, I'm going to leave it to you guys in the description. I'm going to be basically talking about that game and some personal things that have happened with me. And the reason why I will be starting a series on it. So she started playing Katawa Shoujo, I think about maybe before New Year's or maybe the day of New Year's. I personally don't remember. I know she has like 6 or 7 episodes out on her channel right now. But it's basically a video game about it's a visual novel, which I think I've maybe only played once or twice on the channel, I think, if you count Honey Pop. But it's a visual novel, but it's actually a lot different than other visual novels. Most of these visual novels are basically just about getting in girls' pants. And I won't lie, there is some nudity and sexual content that will be in the game, which I will have to obviously blur out. But this game's a lot different on a lot of levels because of what exactly is going on. Now, like I said, I did a poll a couple days ago, and I actually got a lot of votes for it, which I really wasn't expecting, considering I don't use Twitter very often, or at least I don't get interactive with very often on Twitter. I basically did a poll saying, if you guys want me to play Katawa Shoujo on the channel, let me know, and it was basically yes or no. The votes were pretty large, considering it was a poll on Twitter, not on YouTube. We had 41 votes in total, I think, and I think about 38 of those votes were a yes. So if you guys follow me, like I said, last night I posted a tweet out saying that yes, we're going to be playing the game, and then I explained a little bit of a background story that goes with it. Now, this game focuses with girls with disabilities. These disabilities include the 5 main characters and a couple of side characters that we'll meet throughout the stories. The first character is Rin, who has no arms from surgery problems, I believe, and then also birth defects, if I remember correctly. The next girl is Lily. She is blind. The next one is Hanako, who was severely burned in a fire. So basically the whole, I want to say right, yeah, I think it's her right side. So basically from her right side of her face all the way down to like her foot is completely burned and scarred up and everything. And she's very shy. I believe she has PTSD from it as well. And like I said, it's been years since I've played this game. I played this game about 4 years ago. So like I said, it's going to be a bit of an explaining process, but I would like you guys to stick with me until I finish the video, because it does get a bit interesting. So we did Lily, we did Rin, we did Hanako. Next up is Emi, who doesn't have any legs from the knees down, so basically that part is gone. So she wears a freaking, I don't even know how to pronounce the word, to be honest, but you know what I mean. She doesn't have legs. I don't know why the word escaped me, but you guys know what I'm talking about. So she doesn't have legs. and she does track. The next is a girl that I'm trying to remember is Shizune, which I believe is the last one, unless you count Misha. Shizune is a deaf, and I believe she's a mute as well. I think she's both, if I remember correctly, because she doesn't talk throughout the whole series. She doesn't say a word. Besides, like, maybe, like, little sound effects. But other than that, she doesn't talk. And her translator is Misha, who basically does all the sign language for her, and that's how you interact. Now, I played this game about 4 years ago when I was a sophomore. Now, this was a time of my life which was very difficult for me, because when I wasn't actually in school at that time, I was actually being homeschooled for massive anxiety that had developed at the middle of freshman year. I became really, really bad with anxiety. So I remembered seeing a YouTuber by the name of Sly Fox start to play it, and I was like, it's a free game, and I don't really have anything to do besides YouTube, so let me try this game out and play it. I did play it on the channel, so if you actually search, you'll probably find my original Let's Play. I think I did about 3 or 4 episodes of it. And this game actually really helped me, strangely enough. Because this is a bit hard to talk about, because I don't really like talking about my personal things. But I do have medical issues. I'm not going to get fully into it because I want to wait. I don't really have the courage enough to really start fully talking about it. But I do have a disability. You guys already know about the anxiety, and depression comes and goes as it does. But this is a completely different one that only one YouTuber knows about, which is Pat. Now, the reason I haven't told my other friends is because I'm not fully comfortable talking about it. But when it came to Pat, I had to physically live at his place. So I actually did have to bring my medical supplies with me, and he did have to see and know exactly what was going on in case there was an emergency or anything like that. Now, nowadays, this medical issue is better. I used to have to do this about 4 to 5 times a week. It's now down to about 2 because of the new medicine that has come out over the last couple of years, which has really, really helped out. Now, you're probably wondering why I'm not exactly saying what it is. The reason being is because this game has a lot of deep meaning to me and did help me when this medical issue was piled on top of anxiety and depression. I want to go through this whole game. I want to play it. I want to go through the whole thing. And at the end of the series, I will make another video fully talking about this and telling you exactly what I have and everything like that. Now, personally, you don't have to be worried about me. I'm fine. I do my meds and stuff like that, so it's fine. I live a normal life. But there are some days where it becomes a big issue, and it's very painful. It's not the nicest feeling in the world. And it can be a struggle at times. You know, having this since birth and then piled on top of anxiety and depression and panic attacks and stuff like that. It's not the greatest combo. I was very lucky to get all these combos mixed into one. But I have been wanting to tell my audience, you guys, for a long time. I've wanted to do it 3 years ago. I've wanted to do it 2 years ago. I wanted to do it a year ago, and I just never really had the full courage to actually say exactly what I have and talk fully about it. And that's why, if you guys saw the update video, I wanted to do charity events, because I do want to do a charity that has my disorder, or I don't like saying the word disease because it's really not. It's a medical disorder. I don't like to call it a disease because it's not. It's not a disease. You're not gonna. It's not. I'm not gonna kill you if I touch you. You know. It's not a disease. It's a disorder, or it's a disability. So that's why this game really means a lot to me. I don't play visual novels very often. It's not something personal that I like to play. I prefer my shooters and stuff like that, much as the next guy. But when it came to this game, it really impacted me a lot. Sorry if you hear my family background. I'm not gonna edit this or anything. It's just gonna be straight going. So I apologize if you're in the background just being pretty loud. Um, but this game really touched me when I was in like a really crappy ass place. I'm talking about like possible suicide, stuff like that. Like really bad. Like I was being homeschooled. I didn't talk to anybody. I only spoke with basically my best friend John and a couple of the guys on YouTube. And this was before I met Pat and everybody else from the squad. I only really knew Justin and a friend named T-Dog, and that was about it. So I didn't have a lot of people to fully communicate to. I might have known Damien at the time. I don't really think I did because it was a weird time. But basically all I had was Justin. And to this day, it still bothers me that I haven't told him about my medical issue, because I was supposed to meet him. If you guys remember, before I had the surgery, I was supposed to meet him, and that was the time where I was going to tell him in person. I didn't want to do it over a phone call. I didn't want to text him it. I wanted to say it in person, but now it kind of has to be said over a microphone, which sucks. Because I've known him the longest. I've known him basically almost since I started YouTube. So he's one of my dearest friends on here. And I feel really bad that he wasn't the first one to be told. No offense to Pat, but if he understands what I mean by that, then, you know, you understand why. He was the first one that I really have become friends with over such a long period of time, and to not tell him that felt really wrong in my heart. So the Let's Play. Let's get back to that. So let's get back to the Let's Play. So the Let's Play will be coming out tomorrow. I'm going to be playing it. Like I've said, I've beaten the game before. I've beaten it with 3 out of the 5 girls you can choose. So the only 2 I haven't played is Lily and Rin. Those are the only 2 I never beat. Emi I beat my first time around. Hanako I beat my second time around. And then Shizune I did my third time around. So I'm not exactly too sure. Well, actually I do know, but I don't want to tell you guys which girl I'm going to pick out of Lily and Rin. I don't want to tell you guys. I want to kind of wait until it happens, you know? So I want to keep that little bit of a cliffhanger or whatever. But yeah, so this series is going to mean a lot to me, even though it's just a visual novel and me basically talking over the game and cracking jokes and everything like that. It is personal to me. So if you have the time and would like to watch the series, I would really appreciate it. Like I said, you don't have to watch something you're not interested in. But for me on a personal level, if you watch it and you comment or whatever, it goes beyond 10 miles. It's really big for me, and that's coming from my heart. It's like I said, this game is very important to me because of where I was in my life, and when I played this game, it made me feel better, and it made me feel better about myself and about the disability I had. Because, you know, even though they're just fictional characters, these people could be as real as me and you. And that's why people escape to, like, anime or cartoons or superheroes, everything. Because, yeah, they might have all these super abilities, they might be these fictional characters, but they still mean something, you know? They mean something personal to you, whether it be a trait or something that happened and it relates to that character, because you can always relate. And that's why this game means so much to me. And that's why I want to play it. And I want to play it all the way through. I want to play it from the beginning all the way to the end. And I really, really hope that you guys will join me for that. Whether this series does good or bad, personally I don't give a shit. I'm going to complete it no matter what. I know I say that for a lot of series where I'm like, I'm going to complete it. And then there's like 2 episodes and then it's over. No, this time I'm going to be really serious about this, and I will complete this series, whether it does good or bad. And if it does good, that's fantastic, and I really thank you guys. But if it does bad, whatever. So I don't know exactly how long this series will take. Hopefully, I want to say about a month how long this series will be, at least. I'm going to try and post it basically every other day, or once a day, because this game is insanely long. I'm talking like 8 hours to 10 hours of just words. So it's gonna be a long ass series. I'm gonna try at least once every other day, just like I do with kind of Superhero Origins, and try to do the same thing. So I'll try and like bounce them off of each other. But I will be completing the series, and you can take that one, put it in the bank, and hold me to it because I'm gonna complete it. So I will probably be recording it sometime today, a couple episodes, and then we'll go from there and basically see what happens. Like I said, you don't have to watch the series. You're not entitled to. I'm not forcing you to, but if you can and you get interested in it and you actually really like it, then that's even a bigger bonus, along with the support from you guys. Because like I've said, over these last couple of months, it's been a bit hard for me as of late. You know, depression comes and goes. Anxiety up and down, personal problems, stuff like that. But you guys have really been there for me a lot lately. And my friends as well and everything like that. So that's why I kind of wanted to make this video. I wanted to explain just a tad bit of what my medical disorder was. Like I've said, I've wanted to make a video about it for years. I've just never really had the courage until now. So at the end of this series, I will be talking about it, explaining, and probably physically showing you what I have to do to take care of myself with this disability. So yeah, because I don't want people thinking, oh, he's just faking it, because I'm not. Like, this is a serious medical disability that I have, and that I live with every day. So to someone to take it as a joke is a real insult to my face. So yeah, so once the series is complete, I will probably make a physical video showing you exactly what I have to do to basically keep myself alive, and functioning, and yeah, and stuff like that. So that'll come out eventually. The reason, I guess, behind me not really speaking about this is because I didn't want to be known as the YouTuber with a disability, which sounds stupid, but I have this pride, I guess, where I prefer people not to know what's wrong with me, because it makes it, I don't know, better for me, knowing that I'm a kid with a disability and I still function as normal as the next kid, especially when it comes to sports, because this disability is not meant to be played with sports, and I still play sports, and I still kick major ass. So it's kind of that extra boost to my pride, I guess, towards my disability or disorder. So yeah, so that was a fun, like, 18 minutes of chit chat. I apologize about all the background noise. I'm sure you heard it. Like I said, I wasn't gonna edit this. This was just gonna be straight going. And hopefully you guys enjoyed me fishing for like 18 minutes, because that's exciting. Oh boy. But yeah, so the series will be starting tomorrow. If you can watch it, I would really appreciate it. It would mean a lot to me, especially since the story is really, really good. It's fantastic. I will tell you right now, it's my favorite visual novel, and I've only played a few, and I would play this game numerous times. Even if I beat every single character, I would probably play it numerous times just because of the story and how much I can relate. But yeah, so that is it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to like button down below. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe as well as usual. Make sure to comment down below if you want to talk about anything. I'm always here for you guys. So if you have anything serious or anything like that, you guys can talk to me. I can't personally say I'll get to you right away, because I will be playing games and stuff like that in the background, but leave it, and I will come to it if it's a legitimate and serious thing, and I will do it. I've done it for other people in the past, and I won't look past it to do it to somebody else. But yeah, and I guess another thing too, if you guys want to share this video, I know I'm going to be sharing this into a couple of my into my friends' chat, so they can watch this and kind of just see a little bit more before I explain my medical disorder to them, because I'm not just going to be explaining this to Justin, I'm going to be explaining it to the squad as well, and a couple of other friends. So if you want to share this video around, you can. If you don't want to, don't worry about it. It's cool. But yeah, and I really hope you guys will enjoy Katawa Shoujo. It's a great visual novel. It's really, it's a really strong visual novel. It's very, very well done. The characters are fantastic. The dialogue is beautiful. The art is just amazing. So I really, really hope you guys will enjoy it. That's it for me, guys. This is CrazyBitch42. Thank you guys so much for listening, and I hope you will enjoy Katawa Shoujo tomorrow. Have a good one.